Hey guys, welcome to show number 10. I can't believe I'm even saying that. I'm really excited about today's show though. Can't believe August is almost done. August 29th, I cannot believe we're there, but we are. It's been a fast and furious summer. August has been a really busy month. It's been a great one though. We started with, the boys had a camp, a basketball camp. The Boeheim camp that actually Sissy, our daughter, helped with as well. It was kind of a family affair. All 5 of us were there, along with some former players, the Overdyke boys. It was such an incredible experience for all of us. I think I'm safe in saying there were 234 campers. We had Wegmans, SOS, and I'm gonna leave somebody out. Sponsoring this. This is Buddy with a sibling of one of the campers. So sweet. There's Sissy coaching with another one of our teammates from JD. There's the family. It was just amazing, and we had so many people from out of town. From everywhere, from Penyan to Canada, Potsdam. People came from all over, and so it was a 3-day camp. We had young kids in the morning and the older kids in the afternoon. It was life-changing for me, I have to say that, to do this with my family and to watch my boys leading this thing. When I watched the campers sitting on the ground thinking, that's where my kids should be, not up doing the coaching and the instructing. But thank you to everyone who came to the camp. Thank you to the sponsors. It was just amazing. I'm going to come up with the 3rd sponsor in our break. I don't want to leave anybody out, but we're hoping to do it even bigger and better next year. We have great ideas coming in. And hi, Joy. So we're looking forward to doing that again next year as a family. Then the next event we had was just a week ago today in Rochester. It was a surprise roast for Jim. He had absolutely zero idea about it. Lots of hands in the planning, but Bob Sansone, Jim's dear friend, our dear friend from Rochester, really spearheaded this. Oak Hill did an amazing job. But there were a lot of hands in it, I have to say, but I got to give a special shout out to Bob. And Sissy and I did a really good job of not letting Jim know anything. He thought we were going to the Barbie movie. He thought he was going to an NIL meeting in Rochester. And there's some video footage of the biggest surprise of his life. Bringing his eyes. Walking in. That's PJ Carlissimo, his dear friend, who was in on the surprise, and I don't know if he cried more than Jim, maybe. And that's Sean McDonough's there as well. This is everybody who came in to roast him. The first guy at top left is Eric Lautenbach, the former director of college basketball for Nike for many years. He retired. Mike Tirico, PJ Carlissimo, Sean McDonough, Gary Williams, the former great coach at Maryland. Mike Fratello, who has been in the NBA for a long time and a commentator, and then Rick Pitino, who is now at St. John's coaching. Just a great group. They really roasted him well. When he walked in, he looked at Bob and he goes, "You got me, you got me." So thank you to the 400 plus people that came to surprise him. He literally walked into that tent thinking he was going to dinner, and really, it was so special. So thank you to everybody for that. And let's see, sorry. So also proceeds, the money, the profit went to NIL as well as our foundation. So just an all-round incredible night. And so the next thing we got to do is this month. The other thing we got to do this month is Jimmy and I got to go to the Bills training camp. Latavius Murray arranged everything for us. We felt like royalty there. I can't tell you how good everyone was to us the second we arrived in the car. Security got in the car, took us to our parking spot, and it never stopped from there. It was just such a special day to be with some amazing people. There we are right on the field with the GM, Brandon Bean, and the owner, Terry Pagula, Jim and Jimmy and I. We were that close to the guys. It was VIP day, and so there weren't that many people. It was friends and family, not VIP day. Maybe it was friends and family. That's the media around Jimmy, and then Jim had a whole bunch around him. It was so much fun. It was just there's Latavius, our guy from Syracuse, so proud of him. And we're so thrilled that he's with the Bills now. We are Bills fans, but even if you're not a Bills fan, he's a wonderful guy. So yeah, there's Jim with the media. I'm sure he loved that. Josh Allen, and he's such a nice guy. We've met him a couple times now, and seeing him with Jimmy, they're close to the same age. You see him in a different light like that, and the coach and Jim and Josh. It was just so much fun. Really, just good people. And the reason I was there was to have a minute with Latavius to talk with him about his new mission, the Jon Diaz Community Center in Nedrow that he is spearheading, and we're really excited about. So watch the interview that I was fortunate to have with him, and I want you to learn all about this place and also about Latavius' heart. Take a watch. Hi, everybody. I'm here with Latavius Murray, and I'm so thrilled to be here at the Buffalo Bills training camp in Rochester. More importantly, I'm just happy to be sitting next to this outstanding guy right here. So good to see you, and to see you dressed in Bills uniform.
Feels great.
Yeah? You're happy here?
So happy. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
I'm so glad to hear that. You've had quite a career and storyline, when you think about your life story and all the different places that you've been and where it's taken you, and pretty special.
Yeah, it has been. Obviously, just being from Syracuse and being able to play in the NFL, period.
Yeah.
Coming from such a small town, a small area, and then now being back in Buffalo, playing so close to home. It's really full circle.
So good. Yeah, I saw your post, full circle. I think that's what you said. That says it all right there. Well, you are blessed, truly blessed for sure, with 4 beautiful kids, a wife. You're close to home now, and I couldn't be happier for you. Couldn't happen to a better guy, that's for sure. You are very deserving, and I remember a few years back you called. We met at a Final Four.
Yep.
Through Adam Weitzman.
Yep.
And I was just so impressed from the get-go with you. The minute we met, I'm like, this guy is unbelievable. And you haven't let me down yet.
There you go.
And after we got back home, you called me. I don't know where you were then. Maybe you were in New Orleans? I'm not sure.
New Orleans.
Yeah.
It was, yep.
And, you said, you know, I'm thinking about my career, and one day, you know, I need to start giving back, and you know, just your heart to give was raw, and it was brand new, and you were trying to find an avenue and your way on how to do that, and I was so touched by your phone call and by your heart to serve more than anything, and so then that has led to now. Your first. Have you done anything up until now?
Not up until now.
Yeah.
No.
So now you're going big.
Yes.
We're starting big.
Yes.
Yeah, with the Jon Diaz, is it Community Center? Yep, in Nedrow, which is where you grew up.
Yes.
And we know the need is big. Every show I talk about the need, and this is another need, and you're going to hit it right on the head there and serve so many kids. And so tell us a little bit about this. And I know, just start with Jon.
Yeah. So Jon was my best friend. We grew up since we were 6 years old. Went to kindergarten. Was in kindergarten school together all the way till graduation, and then after we graduated. And you know, he was fatally shot downtown in Syracuse. Thanksgiving in 2016, and so just a tragic loss, sudden loss, and you know, he was just my best friend. You know, I think people lose people, and for me, after years went by, I was trying to figure out a way to honor him, and he loved kids. He actually worked with kids before he passed, and I thought this was the perfect way to honor him in such a special way that both can do some great for our community that needs it, and again, another way to honor his name.
That is beautiful. Well, I know he knows about this, you know. I do know that. I believe that wholeheartedly. What a great tribute, and also, you know, and a great mission, really. So I know you're trying to break ground in 2024. That's the goal. The foundation's been honored to support this, and I know you had the big dinner. We weren't able to go to that, but boy, did it look special, and the turnout was great.
It was unbelievable. Thank you guys again for your contribution, your donation. It's organizations, businesses, the community, people like you guys that have just been so supportive and so helpful, and just excited about the future. The gala was unbelievable. Such an amazing turnout. I felt like a coming out party. You know, for the foundation, and raise a lot of money, and so we're trending in the right direction to get funds for construction starting in 2024.
Yeah, I love it. You know, we're all in this together. I say that repeatedly, and if we don't join forces, we'll get nowhere fast. You know, have you established a foundation?
Yes, we have. It's called the Jon Diaz Community Center Foundation.
Okay, so it's a foundation. Okay, awesome. So you did everything in his honor. That is so beautiful. And the goals of this center, how do you see that? Like, just say it's a ribbon cutting and it's open and running. What do you see happening in there?
Yeah, so I can't say who at this point, but there's a potential big partner that may get involved in. So right now we will offer programs, tutoring, mentorship, trade school kind of programs, if you will.
After school programming,
And but then an exercise gym, workout room, kind of like a multi-purpose room for yoga or Zumba. A classroom, computer lab, and then most likely a daycare and an indoor playground, which we've revealed also.
That is amazing. Well, we don't have anything like that.
Oh, I know. I thought it was, you know, having kids of my own. We realized, like, in Florida it's so hot, or I think even up in upstate or in New York, when it's cold, still having a place to take your kids.
Yes.
To play.
Yeah.
I thought this was the perfect
Exercise and all that. That's so important. We're talking about daycare too, and the shortage of options for families. It's desperate. We're desperate right now. So, I mean, you just hit everything. That's so beautiful. I love that. Well, and I believe it's going to happen. Our community is not the wealthiest community, but we are one of the most giving. And I've watched so many things that people thought would be impossible come to fruition because of the generosity of our community. And so we're leaning on you guys to donate. We're going to have the link and the ways to donate up on our show, and ways that you can give and you know, show your your support of this incredible center that is 2024. I really hope it'll be here before we know it. So that's so great. Anything else? Anything you want to add?
No, just appreciate you guys again. The fact that when you say we met back at the NCAA tournament, I think I had knew the boys before then, Jimmy and Buddy, but to really sit down and spend time with you and Coach, that meant a lot for me as a kid that grew up in Syracuse. I've seen Coach in passing, through all the different relationships, but to really spend some time with you guys, that meant a lot, and then obviously that's taken our relationship to another level. So just appreciate you guys again for all you've meant to me and everybody else in the community. You guys are pillars.
Well.
So we really appreciate you guys.
So kind, and I appreciate you and the leadership that you're showing for people looking up to you. You're the real deal. You really are. And if you're looking for a role model, here's one right here. And I tell my kids all the time, those little eyes on you are the most valuable things that you can embrace and lead. And so they're on you. They're on you. And we're also business partners in Endorphin protein drink. We can plug that.
Absolutely. Yes.
Endorphin. It's one of the best protein powder drinks that you can buy.
Absolutely.
Very healthy. Jimmy's taking it to Germany with him.
Yep.
We got Jim sipping on it.
I take it before every practice. NSF certified, informed sport. Yes, Endorphin. Another local connection there.
Yeah.
Guys from Central New York.
Yes, it's a good one. So, well, listen, go Bills, go Latavius, go Jon Diaz Community Center.
That's right.
Let's get this done.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you too.
Thank you.
I loved it. I loved that time with him. He is a special guy. And the center is amazing. We have some drawings, renderings of what it will look like, not may or might, but what it will look like. There it is. It is in Nedrow. It's quite a large area. Unbelievable. I just am so impressed with the looks of this. And I can't imagine the lives that it will help and change. It's so needed. It is very needed. We still own that poverty rate, 18 and under. We're still leading the country in that right here. So, don't tell me we don't need that place. I think it'd be so great, and I can see Latavius spending his days there when he retires. Probably not ready to retire yet, but when that day comes, we all know it comes. We're living it right now at this house. So thank you so much, Latavius. Thank you to the Bills. Thank you to their production team, and particularly Andrew Meyer, who filmed that interview. Really, really appreciate it. And of course, my production crew here today, officially unofficial. I have to give you a shout out now so I don't forget at the end of the show, because you are very important to me. Great people. Coming up, we have, I wanted to plug this great event, Choose Love, which will be a really, really great, it's brought on by, it's all about families and childhood and families. Sorry. I need my glasses and I'm in denial. At the Inner Harbor, it should be a really great event, September 23rd, 10 to 2. Check it out if you're able to go. Our next show will be highlighting the Challenger Field of Dreams at Carrier Park. Can't wait to show you more about that. They've been in the news a lot lately. They took their Syracuse Challenger team to the Little League World Series. The foundation sponsored that, sponsored them on that journey, and I know it was a life changer for them. They're expanding the fields. We are supporting that. We have in the past, and we're continuing to do that. And we truly believe in what they're doing and the lives that they're changing there at Challenger Field. It's quite a story. I think you'll really enjoy it. Even if you already know about it, it should be we'll be there on site. Can't wait to bring it to you guys. A little bit more highlight there for them as well. And gosh, I think that's it. So September will be our 11th show. That's, it's going to be a year before we know it in October. We wanted to take a break. We were thinking about taking a break, but the demand is high out there. People are wanting us to cover them in their shows. That means a lot to me. So we must be doing something right. But thank you all for watching, for your support. And remember, we are so much better together. And Bean's in the show, but he's being shy today. Oh well, he's I don't know what's wrong with him today. All right, see you next month. Thank you guys.